Cancer remains one of humanity's most formidable adversaries, a complex and evolving challenge that has puzzled researchers for decades. Despite the billions poured into research, over $100 billion through institutions like the National Cancer Institute, alongside contributions from private sectors and charities, cancer continues to be the second leading cause of death globally, trailing only cardiovascular diseases. Together, these two conditions account for nearly half of all fatalities in many developed nations. Progress against cancer has been incremental rather than revolutionary. Some forms, such as childhood leukemia, have seen remarkable improvements, with survival rates doubling over recent decades. Yet, these victories are exceptions rather than the rule. For every success story, countless others remain unresolved, highlighting the vast chasm between current capabilities and the ultimate goal of eradicating this disease. At its core, cancer is a condition of aging, becoming exponentially more prevalent with each passing decade. However, it spares no age group entirely, often striking during middle age when individuals are still vital contributors to their families and communities. Diagnosis typically occurs around the mid-60s, but the impact on younger demographics is profound, with significant mortality rates among those aged 45 to 64. The crux of the issue lies in the limitations of existing treatments. Once cancer takes hold, our medical arsenal is distressingly inadequate. Surgery can remove localized tumors, and radiation therapy can target specific areas effectively. Yet, these methods have reached their zenith in terms of efficacy. When cancer metastasizes, spreading stealthily to distant organs, the game changes entirely. Chemotherapy offers some reprieve, slowing the disease's progression, but recurrence is almost inevitable, often with increased resistance to treatment. Detecting cancer early remains another critical hurdle. Too often, malignancies are discovered only after they've grown large enough to cause noticeable symptoms or spread beyond control. This delay significantly reduces the chances of successful intervention. Early detection could transform outcomes, allowing treatments to be deployed when cancers are most vulnerable. Comprehensive screening strategies, including innovative techniques like liquid biopsies, hold promise for identifying malignancies at their nascent stages. Understanding cancer's origins and behavior is equally crucial. Unlike normal cells, cancer cells ignore the body's regulatory signals, continuing to grow unchecked due to genetic mutations. These mutations disrupt the delicate balance maintained by tumor suppressor genes, which usually keep cellular growth in check. Additionally, cancer cells possess the alarming ability to migrate, establishing colonies far from their origin, a process known as metastasis. This mobility turns manageable local issues into systemic threats. Recent advances in genomics have unveiled the staggering complexity underlying different types of cancer. Each tumor appears to harbor a unique constellation of mutations, making universal treatments elusive. Efforts like the Cancer Genome Atlas aim to map these genetic landscapes, hoping to pinpoint precise therapeutic targets. While initial findings were bewilderingly complex, subsequent developments have shown that targeting metabolic pathways and immune responses may offer new avenues for treatment. Metabolic therapies focus on exploiting the voracious appetite of cancer cells for glucose. By manipulating dietary intake and employing drugs that inhibit key metabolic enzymes, researchers hope to starve tumors of their fuel sources. Immune-based approaches, meanwhile, aim to retrain the body's defense mechanisms to recognize and destroy malignant cells. Techniques such as checkpoint inhibitors and adoptive cell transfer show potential in turning the immune system into a potent weapon against cancer. Ultimately, conquering cancer will likely require a multifaceted strategy, combining prevention, early detection, and targeted treatments. As science unravels the intricate web of factors driving this disease, optimism grows that future generations may face a world where cancer is no longer a harbinger of doom, but a manageable condition. Through persistent innovation and collaboration, humanity edges closer to transforming this vision into reality.